Let's talk about making something totally unique for your junk journal, something that will really be a signature for you and your talent. Um, Sometimes in the junk journal, we try to do things different, but we end up everything kind of looks the same. So what I found was if I could make one really unique page, then that would change everything in the junk journal. And so that's what I did with this one here. As you can see, I built a page to go in to the middle of one of my signatures. And this is just a regular piece of paper. This is a heavier cardstock. And what I did was I cut out the piece of cardstock the size I wanted it, which I think it's 5 1/4 by 8 1/2, something like that. And whatever size junk journal you're working on. And before I put this piece of paper on, I worked on the artwork on the front of this. And I wanted to kind of have a peek through the window effect. So what I did was I took the cardstock. I found a magazine picture that I liked out of a magazine, and I glued that to it. Okay. Then what I did was I bordered that. Now I did part of this on the machine and part of this is glued. This was glued, but then I took a piece of ribbon, grosgrain ribbon, and I sewed that across the bottom to secure that magazine photo. Then I thought, well, I need some curtains. And so I found some fabric that I liked. And so I used this like a heavy drapery on both sides, and I just sewed that down with some decorative stitching there. Nothing fancy. I didn't cut it exactly, square or anything like that. And so now I needed a valance at the top, so I took what was a little bit of trim off an old scarf and put that on there. Found some white satin edging that I had, a little scrap that I had here, a little bit of, I forget which, gauze fabric. And so layering those on, that made my valance across the top. And again, I sewed that across there. This is just a little glued butterfly down here. And so when everything was on there and sewed, then I backed it with I backed the original piece with a nice piece of paper that I liked because I didn't want all the sewing to show. And then I made one border stitching around everything so that would be secured. Then I took a piece of regular paper, folded an edge, put it under this piece right here, and glued. So now this is ready to insert into a signature, and it's a totally different look, a piece of artwork within your junk journal. You can do this with any idea that you have. It doesn't have to be the window effect. Let me show you really quickly one other that I did the same way, and this is a smaller one. It is still the window look, but as you can see, it's for a smaller journal. Same procedure. Just get a piece of cardstock, the color, the size that you want. Build something on the front. Then take another piece of paper and cover it and sew that edge so that it's all the sewing underneath doesn't show. Then take this piece of paper, fold it so you have an edge, and then glue another piece over that so that everything is secured well. And this will fit right into a signature also. And this again, like I said, is a window effect, same thing. I took a picture, I layered a couple of fabrics this time, played with a little bit more, some lace, some yarns, put my valance up here with a little edge on it, and so you can build really pretty things to go inside your junk journal. Be creative, be artistic, be funky, whatever it is that you like, do that. And make each journal a page in there that would surprise anyone who was looking through it. Okay, till next time. Bye bye.